Hi Ram, good morning. Today I would like to know about LinkedIn. I want to get more insights from LinkedIn account, like how important for a Canadian job seeker to get job from LinkedIn. Is it really important to get from LinkedIn only?
Yeah, so number one is LinkedIn is the de facto standard for professional networking. So in LinkedIn, there are about 70 million job seekers all around the world. So if it is job, then it is always LinkedIn. In fact, there is no competitor for LinkedIn as on today. That is why if anybody has to validate if you are really searching for a job or what your professional experience is, then by default, everybody will ask for your LinkedIn profile to have a quick check. It is only after the LinkedIn, the resume comes. People think the other way around. People think, oh, I have a resume, but I don't need a LinkedIn. But that is wrong, actually. First, they check for the LinkedIn profile, and then they'll ask for your resume.
So
So
is it mandatory to take a LinkedIn premium account?
yes, it is not mandatory to take a premium account, but if we have to increase the chances of getting the job and increase the chances of getting the job faster, then LinkedIn Premium will act as a catalyst. We generally typically pay about $33, if I remember correct, for a job seeker account. You have to just assume it like you went to Tim Hortons for 2 to 3 times and your $33 is spent. So you save the Tim Hortons coffee and you invest that in LinkedIn becoming a premium account. That will help you, number one, in several ways. If your LinkedIn account is premium, then when any employers or the recruiters search for profiles, first the LinkedIn premium profiles come, and then the non-premium profiles go at the bottom. So if you have to have the high chance of getting a job, then your profile should be always on the top, and your profile will be on the top if it is premium. So you will have more chance of getting a call from the recruiter if your LinkedIn is premium than if it is not premium.
So do you recommend minimum these many connections are preferable, or any recommendations are preferable? Is there any format?
Yeah, so my suggestion would be uh, at least 500 connections in your LinkedIn profile will be considered as a healthy profile. Okay, because see, if there is nothing mentioned in your LinkedIn profile, just your name, then obviously LinkedIn won't like it. Even if you are premium, it will put in the premium bucket, but it will put at the bottom of the premium bucket. But if your profile is very full meaning all the sections are complete, all the sections are filled with some content so that LinkedIn can use that content to make some intelligent decisions to display your profile, then the LinkedIn algorithm likes your profile. So it will always try to give weightage to your profile, be it when showing the content, be it when showing the jobs, be it when displaying your profile in the search results of the recruiters or the employers. Wherever you gather, the more the stuff we add in the LinkedIn, the more liking we get from LinkedIn, because the algorithm likes more content. Now everything is content friendly. If you are not content friendly, even if you are premium, it is not going to add any value. So one of the factor which the LinkedIn algorithm likes is whether this profile has good number of connections or not. And what is that good number? 500. That is why I always tell the candidates, hey, you always be active in the LinkedIn and always make sure you have a minimum of 500 connections. If you have more connections, that is even better, but make sure it is not less than 500.
So, what is the importance of getting recommendations? And do we need to get from your previous employer or your college mates? So, how to get those recommendations?
Yeah, so again, as I said in the previous question, that you need to fill all the sections. One of the section is also recommendations, and recommendations you should receive and you should also give. Then only both the sections will be complete. Okay,
So, mm.
who always try to get at least 5 recommendations. That way, when recruiters see, it gives a very good feel. Wow, this guy has a good feedback from most of his ex-colleagues or the supervisors or the college mates or the classmates. Or recommendation can be from anybody. It just will showcase your personality trait, characteristics trait. which gives a good feel for the employers or the recruiters.
Okay, so what is the importance of being active in LinkedIn? I mean, like, comment, share, post your own post. So why we have to do all these four activities in LinkedIn?
Yeah. So as I said, LinkedIn is one of the very good professional network. Why we are, see, at the end of the day, when we are doing job search, it means that we try to sell ourselves, isn't it? Right? So I am good at this. So I want to get a job. So hire me. That is what we are showcasing when you create your LinkedIn profile, right? So you have to be sellable. If you have to be sellable, what do you have to do? You have to come into the visibility of all the recruiters and all the employers, right? So if you have to come into the visibility of all the recruiters, what is the best way? Earlier we have seen becoming premium, and previously we have seen making the LinkedIn profile full with all sections filled. Those contribute to some extent. And another important factor which contributes to the majority of the scenarios is if you post content. As I said, LinkedIn likes content. If no, let's say if nobody posts content, why will anybody come to LinkedIn? So LinkedIn algorithm likes those who post content. In fact, some of the times I posted some content in LinkedIn and it gave me a lot of connections, and it gave me a lot of likes, and many people knew who I am, what I do. So I got a lot of business. Same thing, like if you are very active in the LinkedIn, you have to do four things. One, always post one original content from your side. Okay, even if it is something which you picked up from the internet, give the credits to that source, but post it originally. Okay, that will give a lot of good feel to LinkedIn algorithm. Number two, you should always comment on others posts, at least one comment per day. Okay. Why we have to comment on others post? Because if you comment on others post, and if that other person has a lot of connections, your comment will be visible to all his connections. And who knows, in those connections, one of the employer or the recruiter might be there. They might have liked your profile. They will immediately talk to you. Hey, I have seen your comment. It looks very genuine. Okay, I also looked at your profile. I think I have a job for you. So let's talk tomorrow, right? But if you don't do anything, that opportunity is wasted. And if you always comment or like the posts of people who have large number of connections, that is another trick. Okay, that way your post or your like will come into the visibility of all his connections. For example, I have 14,000 connections as on today. Let's say you have only 500 connections. So if somebody posts on my comment, like my post, some comment, then all my 14,000 connections will see his comment, right? But if he comments on your post, only he will come into the visibility of 500 people. So you have to like, you have to comment, you have to do some original post, and sometimes you also share. It's called as a repost. You repost some others' comments. If you do all these four quite religiously every working day, your visibility of your profile in LinkedIn will drastically increase. You will observe that many people are watching your LinkedIn profiles. They will always view your LinkedIn profiles, right? So that way, who knows, it will increase the chance. So we are all trying to do why LinkedIn, right? Without LinkedIn also we can survive, but you might get the job at a very slow pace. You may or may not be successful in job market, but if you use LinkedIn and if you're active in LinkedIn, if you make it premium, if you fill all the sections in LinkedIn, then you will LinkedIn act as your catalyst to your job search. So the speed at which you get the job will increase, and the speed at which you get the number of calls from the recruiters also will increase. That increases the probability of getting an offer.
Okay. Thank you, Ram. Thank you for providing me insights on LinkedIn, how important it is for the job seeker in Canada. Thank
Yeah,
you, Ram.
very good. Yeah, thank you.